to start magnetic tiles again. We did magnetic tiles last week, but we're going to be word building. But before we start to do that, we're going to drill our sounds. Remember, when we're drilling our sounds, we don't put a U sound at the end of a letter. So instead of B, ba, buh, it's going to be B, ba, buh. Very quick, buh. So let's drill our sounds first.
A, apple, a. B, bat, buh. C, cat, k. D, dog, duh. E, ed, ed. F, fun, f. G, game, good. H, hat, huh. I, itch, it. J, jar, j. K, kite, k. L, lamp, M, man, N, nut, O, octopus, ah. P, pan, p. Q, queen, qu. R, rat, S, snake, s. T, top, t. U, V, van, v. W, win, w. X, fox, x. Y, yellow, y. Z, zebra, z. WH, whistle, w. CH, chin, sh. SH, ship, sh. TH, thumb. CK, sock. And what do we call these letters? Diagraphs. These are called diagraphs. Now today on your magnetic tiles, you're going to see the same letters that you see here as far as glued sounds and diagraphs. You will not have these, but you will have am, and, all, and ing. Remember, those are glued sounds, which are glued together, one sound. So when I say am, that's one sound. These are all called diagraphs. When do you use the CK? Who remembers when we see CK in a word? At the end of the sentence.
At the end of a word. Sometimes it's tricky. You don't know if it's K, if it's C, or if it's CK. And we're just going to have to make a guess sometimes. But if you hear at the end of a word, many times it's a CK diagram. When we get to our seats, we're going to partner pair because we only have 10 magnetic tile boards. Just like last week, you're going to be taking turns. But what is your partner's job?
To correct the word. To help you. To teach you if you don't get it right.
So should you give your partner the answer, or should you maybe give them a hint? If they're spelling a word and they're building it, when they're done, don't do it while they're building. Wait till they're done and say, hey, great job, but you might want to check the beginning sound. Or hey, great job, Jeremiah, but you might want to check the middle vowel sound. Or hey, you spelled that correctly, but there is actually a glued sound you could use. Because some people found out that we were building words last week that they could have used a glued sound and used separate letters. So be a good partner and help them out. Secondly, before you're allowed to build a word, what do you have to do?
Tap it out.
You got to tap it out. Doesn't matter how you tap it. If you want to tap it with your arms, I'm okay. If you want to tap it with your fingers, I'm okay. But you must tap it out before you start building. Then we're going to talk about whether it's a closed syllable or an open syllable, okay? So if you will very quietly transition to your seats as I pass out your magnetic tiles. If you are sitting at the ends of your pods, like George and Isabel, you will go up here to the round table working together. If you are Hadley and Ariel, you will go to the horseshoe table to work together. Come sit beside each other. You want to be able to sit beside each other. There you go. Then that's her turn. Ready. Towels go in the middle. You can choose as a partner which one goes first and which one goes second. Isabel had a really great decision maker in her group. She said, hey, you went first last time, so this time
I'm going to go first. I think that's a great way to solve that problem. Super learners,
We're here to save the day.
keep all eyes and ears on me. Are you ready? What is our vowel focus this week? Is it up? It's I. And I says what sound? It's like our secret story. Remember, I can make that superhero long I sound. It says I. But when it's lazy, what does it want to do? But when it's lazy, it's still exercising. So it's going and it's got that I, that is sound. So you're looking for it. Caroline, last week I made a bunch of words with sound, the A sound. But this week it's the it sound. So be listening for those. Are you ready? Here is your first word, Campbell, and we're going to tap it out first. Even if you're not building, should you be tapping? Yes. Are you ready? Here's your word. Stick. Ooh, I've got blends mixed. It. Stick. I can actually hear together. All right, start building. Start pulling down your letters. Partners, be watching. If they need help, you're there to help guide them, but not to give them the answers. Stick. Like I picked up a stick from the ground. Stick. Ooh, I hear. Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, I need eyes and ears up here. Who would like to tell me how we spell stick? Okay, I see S-T-I-C-K. C-K. What do you know? I have a C-K. Aha. Now, if your partner spelled stick that way, is it still correct? Yes. Yes, we want to use a diagram. That still spells stick, but we want to know, we want to emphasize that CK goes together to make one sound. Because if we were to spell it like this, sometimes kids want to go and make two sounds. We want to make sure that we see that CK makes one sound. Is that a closed or an open syllable word? Closed. Who would like to tell me how I know it's closed? Avery, how do I know that's a closed syllable word?
Like last week, you said that when the syllables are next to the vowel, you said that they're looking out for the vowel and it's squeezed in and it makes the it sound.
Yes. So it's the consonant. If you've got a consonant on either side of the vowel, they're closing that vowel in like protectors. They're protecting that vowel. But if that consonant's not there, is it protected? No, that means it's wide open for anyone to come in. So that's what we call an open syllable if it doesn't have it. But this one is closed in like a cage. That's a closed syllable. Excellent. Move your tiles back up. We're going to do another word. Move your tiles back up. Pass it to your neighbor. double protected, wasn't it? Okay, here's your next word.
What about the double song?
That's a math. That's for math. So your next word is, I think you can do this. Pretty simple. Ship. Let's tap it out.
It.
Ship. Ship.
Where's the eye?
Ship.
I don't know what the eye looks like. Where? I think. Wait, what am I doing? Where's the P? Alright, here.
Okay, I think most of us have built that word. How do we spell ship, everyone?
S-H-I-P.
Okay, do I have a special letter combination? Raising your hand if you can tell me. Ariel? There's a special letter combination in there. It's a what? She's so close. She said it's a glued sound. You know what? Kiss your brain that you knew that it was one of those. A glued sound is an am, an an, an all, or an ing. But these have a different name. They are somewhat glued together. You're right. But they have another name. What are they?
Diagram.
It's a digraph. So you have an SH digraph. You want to be able to know that vocabulary. Know that those are called digraphs and those are called glued sounds. Kiss your brain. Good job. All right, move those back up.